Hi everyone, I'm on holiday in Australia, Brisbane, and I'm very fortunate to be upgraded to the 2025 Audi Q5 SUV. And this is a medium-sized SUV powered by a 2-litre turbocharged 4-cylinder petrol engine with a 7-speed auto transmission. The engine is powered by 150 kilowatts and a motor torque of 340 Newton meters. And you can go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 8.6 seconds. It's a front-wheel drive version. Right, and you can see the wheelbase is actually quite long. This is the back. So for the boot itself, you can kick it over here, and sometimes it shows the light. It's powered by auto motor. It opens up to a very spacious boot that can fit 2 medium-sized luggage or 1 big-sized luggage, and the seats can be folded down as well. And this is the cover as well. So as you open up, you can see the brake lights. It's very beautiful curve, continuous brake light, and when I brake, actually I could see this brake light as well. And then this is powered. It's an auto-powered tailgate. You can press it over here. You can auto lock the car. So at the bottom, you can see when Matt Watson says this is the fake exhaust pipe, and this is the sensor. It's very sensitive, as you can see. This is the rear camera, and the tail light as well. Going to the car, you'll be faced by a very futuristic, continuous QLED touchscreen, and it's a very futuristic design, continuous, just like the Hyundai type. So there is an optional LED for the passengers as well, but I think you need to pay a couple more thousands for it. Yeah, and there are a lot of physical buttons around, as you can see. So traditional buttons that you may not find in Teslas. So this is for your window locking of the car. Windows are here, and on top here you have the lights, which are not very bright. The SOS call, okay, the brake lights and the engine lights. So the aircon vents are a little too small for my liking, so sometimes I have to adjust it to the higher setting. And that is the passenger side. So as you start the car, the seat will move to your previously adjusted seat, and you see the Audi logo as well. So this is the OS on the car itself. So the touch screen is very bright, and this is Audi's proprietary software. Okay, and the maps, and I've been using the Android Auto, which works well as far as I'm concerned, and there is local speed limits updated even on the more rural roads. So the dual climate control for the passenger side and the driver side, and for the fan speed, unfortunately, is still controlled via the touch screen. I think you can adjust the airflow as well. And here, different settings. And going to the car mode, there are different functions, lights, servicing. All touchscreen feels very smooth, very responsive. So for the drive select, you have to click over here, and you have to choose the different functions. Alright, and I think you can individually customize the driver assist, which is the lane keep assist, and the steering. You can choose a dynamic, balance, or comfort as well. Okay, and the virtual cockpit, you can choose different kind of settings as well. Okay, just that for this setting, you have to choose it under individual. If not, if you choose it under efficiency, for example, it tends not to save it. Alright, and the car comes with a lot of different safety functions. And over here, you see the stock. So they're still traditional stocks, unlike Tesla Model Y, which they recently just reintroduced the Signal stock. And here, you can't really see it. Over here is the setting. So this is a bit too low for my comfort. For the lane, this is their version of autopilot. So you can set the speed up, down, the distance between the car. Okay, and this button is to set it. Okay, so this is for the adaptive cruise control. So if you can see, when I press it again, it comes up as well. Yeah, and I believe this car is a hybrid, is a mild hybrid, because on the plate itself it says EV. So if you just press once on this button, it's in this very quiet EV mode that is powered by battery. Yeah, so you can be resting in your car without the engine idling itself. Okay, and then this is the wiper, and then the gear selector function over here. Gear pedal shifters, controls on the steering wheel, and overall it's still a very traditional setup, but with a very modern navigation screen on the driver's side and in the center console. Unlike the Chinese cars, there's no head-up display, HUD as well. So when you're driving, you're doing your adaptive cruise control, the car will be showing it around here, and the LiDAR works very well. So I'll be putting in the B-roll. You can see even at 100 kilometers per hour, it's able to maintain the distance very well without you worrying. And for the lane keep assist, you can on it just over here. Okay, and sometimes it gets, it's not too jerky for my liking. So I have driven a VW Tiguan, and I find the VW is definitely more strong and jerky on the lane keep assist, whereas the Audi Q5 is quite subtle and helping you to keep to the lane itself. Yeah, so you can see there is very nice lights over here. Okay, this off it. Alright, and the lights is more by sensor as well. Going to the back seat, there is a lot of knee room. So I'm 1.74 meters tall, and there's ample room for me and my leg as well. In terms of headroom, there is a lot of room as well. So there are two USB-C ports at the front, and there are another two USB-C ports over here, and the rear aircon vents are here. And the good thing is that you can, the rear passengers can actually control the climate here. So it's very useful, and definitely there is no center console touchscreen such like the Model Y has. Yeah, but it's not a must, especially if you want your children to be off the screen time. Okay, the only gripe that I have is that the center transmission tunnel is still very high, and you can see it is still very high over here. So your third passenger, center passenger, would have very limited leg space. Yeah, but other than that, the seat feels very premium, right? And it's definitely a very comfortable mid-size SUV for a family of 4. And you can see from the back, I can see the screen, the the window screen very well, and here as well there's very good view as well as from the back. As I mentioned earlier, this car has an EV plate from Queensland, so I suspect this is a mild hybrid version. And you can see the front camera over here. So this is for the 360 camera when you are coming out from car parks or tight spots. And the front LED lights, the front grille makes it a very fierce looking car and sporty as well. So what's interesting is that the rental company actually fitted the Michelin E Primacy, and this is the 19-inch version. So I think it works as well because of the weight of this car, which is around 2000 kg. Yeah, and overall I did not have an issue with turning radius, parking into tight spots. The 360 cameras really helps, and in terms of reversing or getting out. So as you lock the car, you are greeted by the lights as well. So Audi is famous for their lights at the back. And once I try to unlock it once again, there's this welcome light. They're very nice and sporty as well. So in Singapore, the Audi Q5 is definitely very expensive. It definitely retails more than 200 or close to 300,000 in Singapore, but in Australia it's around 87,000 Australian dollars, which is quite similar to its competitors at BMW. And overall the car drives very well in terms of stability, road noise, and pickup speed, and no issues with the different kinds of roads that I have to encounter in Australia, in Brisbane, Gold Coast, and in Noosa. So overall, the Audi Q5 is a very capable car. It's definitely not in the EV range, such as the Tesla Model Y, but it marries both modern and traditional elements very well for those who want a very fuel-efficient car, so you can go up to 1,000 kilometers on a full tank, and it definitely will help you in your fuel savings. Yeah, so for those people that do not want to go to transit to EV yet, the Audi Q5 is definitely one very solid option for you to consider. So again, I'm quite thankful that I'm able to drive this car, because in Singapore I would not be able to afford it. By having spent close to a week here with this car in Australia, I find it definitely one of the best cars I have driven all these years.